Finals here on EA Sports. From Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto, tonight the Toronto Raptors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Hi everyone, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Raptors coming into play. They were winners in Game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lowry with it, just underway. Happier with us for Game 2. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play on the first possession of the game. Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Durant looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 3. Durant to Irving. Serge Ibaka sends it away. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry to Van Vliet. Shot from in close, no good. Irving into the front court. They trail by 1. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Nice pass to set things up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Mitchell Robinson pins it. And that one out of bounds off the net. Powell. And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Dinwiddie into the front court. They're down 3. Here comes the screen. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Toronto with the basketball. To Ibaka. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
And he can't convert the free throw. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Serge Ibaka with a piece. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first.
We got this. Let's go.
Lowry rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kyrie can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Surveys the floor. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. Not easy.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
He connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Nets have it. Irving to Durant. Takes stock of the floor. Durant to Jordan. You've got to get that one to go. Nets have it. This for the tie. We've reached halftime here in game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports.
The Raptors have themselves a narrow lead.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Toronto has the basketball. To Van Vliet. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Deep 2 there, won't go. Lowry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Durant. Irving. Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Tough make through traffic.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kyrie across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. Serge Ibaka, huge block. 4th this contest.
You know why?
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. To Durant. Shot from the lane won't go. Fred Van Vliet, and a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Working the outside to Durant. Serge Ibaka tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Dinwiddie. Probing the defense. Looks to make a move. Kyrie Irving not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Luke Kennard. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there. In the clinic right now, we're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Irving with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The monster stuff.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
A shot at the buzzer. That ends the period. It's been all Raptors. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Irving to Jordan. Kevin Durant lets it go. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Fred VanVleet. It was right there. Driving right to the basket. Runner here won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The lead is 11. And count the basket inside.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Irving.
Watch screen, watch screen.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Cleans it up and a putback slam.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Irving brings the ball up court. Nice pass to set things up and destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Lowry. From the painted area.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Second effort. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Short jumper won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Here's Durant for two. Cleared by Ibaka.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is the team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Durant. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lowry into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Oh, emphatic slam.
When you play with unselfish players, when you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Goes reverse to lay it in. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors added a win, which is
Player of the game.
and what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.